leaders representing the New York City Police Department surfaced warnings about thousands of them quitting if they're forced to undergo vaccine mandates. Now, we're now learning that despite their threats, many of them did not actually resign as a result of a vaccine mandate. Only 34 of the nearly 35,000 NYPD officers were placed on unpaid leave on Monday of this week after the deadline for a COVID-19 vaccine mandate passed, in addition to just 40 civilian NYPD staff out of roughly 17,000, the police commissioner said in a news conference. Now, in total, 85% of the NYPD staff are vaccinated. Seems like the vaccine mandate was a success, but let me give you more. Overall, about 9,000 city employees were placed on leave without pay on November 1st or by November 1st. Out of a workplace, though, of more than 300,000 people, while roughly 12,000 had applied for a religious or medical exemption to vaccination and were waiting for a response from the city. So those are the numbers, and I think it's relevant to know, what the proportion of, people resigning is compared to what we're hearing in the press, or compared to the talking points that we hear from the right wing. But city officials are hopeful that the individuals who are refusing to get vaccinated will change their minds. In fact, Bill de Blasio says this, now remember at any given hour, any of those 9,000 can say, wait a minute, I'm willing to get vaccinated and come back. And we saw over the weekend a lot of that happening, thousands of people changing their mind, coming back. Now, among firefighters, the numbers are a little bit higher, okay? So as of Monday morning of this week, 2,300 firefighters were out sick, which should be under 1,000, fire commissioner said on Monday. And this all happened from the day the mandate began to now. And we're also finding that last week, a judge denied a request from the largest police union in New York City, the Police Benevolent Association, to temporarily halt de Blasio's order requiring all municipal employees to receive at least one dose of the coronavirus vaccine or face unpaid leave on November 1st. The union says that taking the coronavirus vaccine should be a personal choice. But despite all of this, again, about 92% of the city's employees had in fact received at least one dose, including about 2,000 in the past 24 hours. This is based on a report, by the way, that CNN put out earlier this week on Monday. So, between Sunday and Monday of this week, we have, 2,000 workers, municipal workers, agreeing to get vaccinated. So look, I think that context is important because a lot of stuff gets sensationalized in the media. Yes, there are some people who resigned, but when you compare the population of those who refused to get vaccinated and decided to resign, and you compare it to like the overall workforce of municipal workers in New York, obviously, the media coverage that really focuses on those who refuse to get vaccinated is really disproportionate. Like it doesn't really make much sense. And so I am also pleased to see that in the courts, these vaccine mandates are not being struck down. You are seeing people who might see the vaccination status as an identity issue, but when push comes to shove, whenever it comes to their livelihood, they'll end up getting vaccinated because they don't want to lose their jobs. So that's what the facts of the matter happen to be. That's the truth on the ground. And when you see the media reports, just put it all in perspective, look at the numbers, because that's where it matters.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.